Good morning, everybody. This is my first video in the, I guess, urban primitive tent camping adventure. So I'm trying to see how many nights I can go. I'm tent camping in a primitive campsite, and I'll show you all that here in a minute. And I'm also door dashing to make ends meet to provide all that stuff for camping and whatnot. So much positive feedback, I had to sit here and make a video on it and show you guys the awesome view that makes it all worth it. It just is incredible. But again, thank you all for the positive support. Keep on keeping on. All right, everybody, we are on day 10 of doing DoorDash and tent camping to make it. But yeah, it's going pretty good. As you can see, we've got the dark rust tent here, and this is great. It is not an instant tent, because the instant tent, to me, I camp so much and live like this, it wears down too fast. These are poles. They just hook in up here and run through, one or two of them run through the top, and that's it. But in here, I got my little setup. I just took a shower this morning, so things are kind of not straight. But this is my setup, and a little sleeping bag. I use the Jackery 500 watt. I used it all night last night and have it turned on now, 84%. Normally I'd use it to run a fan or something like that too, and still it'd be down to 76%. But since I'm door dashing, I can also plug it into my car and run it that way off the cigarette lighter port, or I can use solar and charge it up. But like I said, I've got to get to door dashing. I had some eggs for breakfast and got a nice warm shower today. So here is the shower tent. This is the base camp shower. Water actually got surprisingly warm. It's about 50 degrees out here. But all it does is, you just take it here, turn it on, and the water heats up. And there it goes. And then the water runs out the bottom there. And it gets quite warm, I've found. So I've used it before, but still it's about 50 degrees this morning up in the mountains. And so it gets pretty warm. Also, I found a utility sink up here that has hot water in it, so I can help it out and pour some hot water in it before the shower. Also, I mean, it's primitive camping. So this is like a primitive camping site, no water, no electrical hookups, that kind of stuff. And I basically have to do everything either solar powered or battery powered or whatever. But this morning I cooked up some eggs, had them for breakfast off the little Coleman stove, single burner stove. Let's see, anything else that I'm missing? Did DoorDash till about 11:30 or 11 o'clock last night is when I got back here. So that was a good night. So far I'm ahead of the game. Earned enough to pay for a few nights next week as well, so we'll keep getting ahead. Food ideas, put those in the comments. Any other pointers or tips, put those in the comments as well. I'm going to get me an easy up canopy here soon to put over the tent since I'm in for the long haul. But I'm just going to do this to see how many days I can do this in a row. So far today is day 10. And I got to start DoorDash at 10 o'clock this morning. But other than that, I think things are going to go well. And again, like I said, I'm a disabled veteran, so disability and all that takes care of most normal bills. And this is just a way to subsidize some income doing DoorDash and all that stuff. So it's not a lot. And so any food budget ideas or things like that y'all have, or, you know, my cooler is not the greatest cooler in the world, but anything like that, y'all just hit me up, let me know. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I'm off to DoorDash. This is how I have the Jackery set up. I got a fan plugged into it, and it's also plugged into the cigarette lighter in the car. So, charging my phone constantly, all that. Got my couple bags, and I'm ready to roll.